What's up, squad fam? Welcome back to another banger. No, but okay. Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Aidan. Today we will be making a sugar cookie in a cup. It's kind of like a cake, but still good. But before that, I just want to have some announcements. Thank you guys so much. You got my first video to 100 views. I'm so excited, and I really thank you guys for that. So keep up the good work. But yeah, thank you for that. If you have any friends, share it with them. I'm trying to get as many views as I can. Trying to get it popping off. But yeah, so basically, thank you for the 100 views. Second announcement is if you have any recipes you want me to make that is plausible, vocab word, then text them to me, shoot them to me, comments. I read the comments. If there's any things about the show you want to change, comments. But yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I have a name for our subscribers. You're now a part of Chef Gang if you are a subscriber. Okay, let's get on with the recipe. Okay, so first I'm gonna bring you down here. Sorry for the interruption. This is what you'll need: sugar, flour, a mug, baking powder, butter, rainbow sprinkles, salt, powdered sugar, vanilla, and 2 eggs. And also milk, but the milk's in my fridge. So first, we're gonna get a knife out of here and indent it. You need 2 tablespoons, so indent it and then cut it. Cut it 2 tablespoons, self-explanatory. Put this in a microwave for 30-second intervals, and I'll be back when that is. Okay, we're back, and our butter is melted, as you can see. So now we're gonna get on with the sugar. So get your tablespoon and get a knife, a different knife than you cut the butter with. This is the butter knife, you want a different one. So you're gonna take it, scrape it off with the flat side of the knife, and you're gonna want 3 tablespoons. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, sugar away. Next, we are going to take our 2 eggs, and this is the egg yolk trick. So I'm gonna bring you over to my sink. Hello. Bring you over to my sink. Can you see that? Yeah, a bit messy. It is what it is. And we're gonna get our 2 eggs. There's 1. And then our mug full of sugar and butter. And then we're gonna crack an egg over a flat surface. Flat surface. Crack it. Try and get a nice even crack. And if you don't get it, it's fine. Like the first try, try not to waste eggs, but it is what it is. And you're gonna break it. Be very cautious with this. Transfer it to the other shell. Then keep transferring it. Trying to get that egg yolk out. Keep transferring it. There we go. Alright, there's 1 egg yolk. And then 2nd egg. Nice crack on there. That was a solid crack. Okay, and do that. Just keep transferring it. Okay, that seems good. In 2 egg yolks. Okay, make sure you wash your hands or rinse them off so there's no egg on it. And bring you back over here. And then we're gonna add a dash of vanilla. Half a teaspoon if you want to be specific, but I just like to add it until it looks good. That looks good. Then you're gonna take the same knife that you cut the butter with, and you're gonna mix, not try to spill stuff, and I spilled stuff. Okay. Mix it. It's a bit of a grueling sound, but is what it is. Okay, so now it's flour time. Flour time. So you are gonna take your flour. Yummy, yummy flour. Actually, don't eat flour. That's disgusting. And you're gonna want 6 tablespoons. I know it seems like a lot, but it really isn't. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And you get really fast with just scraping it. With practice. It's really just practice. But yeah, so you got that. Then you're gonna take your salt. Just a pinch of salt. Put that in. Then you're going to take your baking powder, and you're going to get a half a teaspoon. I almost got a tablespoon. That's a tablespoon, or half a tablespoon, but you want half a teaspoon. Okay, so I couldn't find a half a teaspoon, but I found 1/4, so you're just gonna need 2 of those. 1, 2. Okay, so you got 3 of the elements, and guess what's next? Last element, sprinkles. So, take in your sprinkles, and recipe says 2 tablespoons, but I just like adding however many I want. If you like sprinkles, put a lot. If you don't want the sprinkles, don't put any. But if you want just a little bit of sprinkles, put a little bit. I like putting a lot, because then it gives it color, and yeah. Okay, so take the remnants and eat them. Okay, and then you mix. And it should start to form a batter. Mix it slowly so flour doesn't spill. And then towards the end, start mixing fast. Scrape the sides so it's on the bottom. Scrape your knife, scrape it, boom. Alright, should look like that. Doesn't look like much right now, and it won't. But in the microwave, once it microwaves, it'll look like a lot. So, put this in the microwave for 55 seconds. 55 seconds. Okay, I'll see you when that's done. See, if you can hear it in the background, I don't know if you can, but our cake is baking, but for right now, we're gonna start on the icing. So, for the icing, you're gonna need powdered sugar or confectioner sugar, same thing, and milk. Milk's still in my fridge, but I'll get it when I need it. Okay, take your confectioner sugar. Extremely messy, so be careful. Oh, we only got 1 second. Be back. Whew. Look at how much that rose. That cake rose a lot. Okay, so basically, take a tablespoon, take your knife that has nothing on it, just a clean knife that you used before. You're gonna take this, and you're gonna need, and powdered sugar is a little bit harder to scrape, but just try to eyeball it a bit. So you're gonna need 4 tablespoons of it. 4 tablespoons. 4 tablespoons. 2, 3, and actually, there's 16 tablespoons in a cup, so that's 4. So that means that 1/8 of a cup, if you have one of those measuring cups, then you only need 2 of those. That's easier and simpler, but I didn't really have one of those on hand. And you want to roll it back up and close it tightly because you don't want powdered sugar bursting in your pantry. Okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna get the milk. Milk. We got our milk, and you can measure it out to like 1 or 2 tablespoons. I just like eyeballing it like usual. That looks about good. You really don't want that much milk. Like, you don't want as much milk as you think. It's really little, and I would get a spoon instead of a knife. So we got our spoon, and we start mixing. And if the icing is too thick, or thin, then add more powdered sugar. If it's too thick, add more milk. Which actually, I did put too much milk. So like I said, it's really little. So I'm just gonna add, maybe not like half a tablespoon. Just add that in, and it'll definitely thicken up. And this isn't like the perfect icing. It's like icing. It's not really that good, but with stuff, it's good. But if you really want like a good icing, I would look up a recipe because it's much more well, not difficult, but I don't know what the word is. Still need, I'll keep mixing. You want to get it as smooth as possible. You don't want many chunks. Alright, seems about good. And then you're going to get yourself some red food coloring after you close this. I almost forgot to close it. Don't forget to close it, your parents will get mad. Sounds good. Okay, let's do this. Red food coloring. Got red food coloring. And you want the littlest bit possible. Like super little. Like the tiniest drop you can. Like you don't even want a full drop. You just want like a little bit. Like you don't really want that much. It might have been too much. Again, it's really little. Like you see that little dot? That's gonna make it really red. Like as you can see, that makes it red, like completely red. Now it's blending in with the bowl on the camera. So again, you really don't want to make it that much or put that much. So you want to go for a pink feel. That's what I wanted, but you can make it any color. It doesn't have to be red. Again, this is customizable. Then you're gonna take your sprinkles. If you don't want sprinkles on it, then have at it. And you're gonna take your icing, pour it into the mug. on to your mug cake. Scrape all the good stuff. Put it in your sink, rinse it out. Okay, then take some sprinkles, sprinkle it on, give it a nice little presentation. Basically, and yeah, that's it. So, thank you for watching. Again, thank you so much for 100 views on my first video. Thank you guys so much. Send me suggestions if you have them. And thank you for being a part of Chef Gang. Can't speak today. Thank you for being part of Chef Gang. Hope you enjoy the recipe. See ya.